I guess we'll get right into it. Right into it here. As soon as my screen comes up, I'll be more than ready to get ready. We'll be ready to get right into it. Give me 1 second. 1 second. We're gonna get into the morning news. I got a couple things I want to cover, man. We had a good morning show with Stanley overnight. Stanley versus the world. There are a couple things we're gonna get into. We'll probably take it back over there at some point. I think HBO he'll be going trucking this morning, so we'll get a chance to see some HB as well. Back to work, back on the road, going trucking. We see how it is with the snow, how the snow is holding up. So give me 1 second here. Let me make sure we're live up here on YouTube. Make sure we're live on YouTube here. And let me get my studio up. Give me 1 second. Are we live on YouTube yet? I don't think so. Let's see. I don't think so just yet. What is the issue here with Streamlabs? All right. Trying to get this Streamlabs. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. We should be live here. Oh, it's kind of a lag with the Streamlabs here. What's going on with Streamlabs? Give me 1 second, guys, and I'll be live in just 1 second. I'm just trying to get the studio up here. I don't know what the hell's going on. Give me 1 second. Yeah, we had an interesting show. One of the things I wanted to cover was a discussion we just had on the main channel there. And I don't know what's taking my screen so long. And this is really frustrating sometimes. Here, let's see. Let's see if I can get it to work in here. And maybe I need to put it on another screen. Maybe that'll work. Also, I want to give a shout out to Roller Skater Girl while we're waiting on my screen to get up here. I don't even see me live here. Let me see if I'm live yet on YouTube. See if we're live. Not sure if we're live yet. Sheesh, what is taking so fucking long here? Is that it? Oh man, what is taking so long here? Anyway, someone wanted me to review an apartment that was posted online. I'm gonna, if my screen ever gets up, I'm gonna show that to you guys. Give me 1 second here. I don't know if my computer is frozen or what. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What is the deal here? What is the deal? You see how much I have on the screen here? All right, let me get into it. All right, so yeah, someone wanted me to kind of do a kind of a review, kind of a critique of an apartment here, and I'm going to show you that apartment. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure I have the right screen. Man, this Streamlabs is not the most efficient, but we're going to make it work either way it goes here. Let's see what we have here. Let's see. Which window do I want? Okay, yeah, I'll take that one. And so here's an apartment that someone wanted me to take a look at. Let me see if I can put it up here for you guys. And let me get my Streamlabs up. Make sure everything's in the right place. Make this show as seamless as possible for you right there. There we go. All right, let me pull up this apartment first thing first. Someone wanted me to critique this. I saw this on, well, someone sent this to me, so I looked at this on YouTube, so I'm going to share it with you guys. Let me see if I can pull it up here. And this is a couple. I think they have about 2,000 subscribers, so shout out to them.
What it do, YouTube?
For doing their thing on YouTube while living in the housing projects here. But here we go. Let me play this video to you know. Yeah, I was a Section 8 landlord for so many years, and it just brought back memories here. And I'm gonna walk you through kind of what I see as a Section 8 landlord here. Let's get into it here.
Family?
What it do, Realist Channel family?
You, yeah, I'm talking to you. By the name of the title of the video, I know it got your attention. It made you click on it. So of course, we're gonna take a deep dive into what it's like to live in the projects in 2025. Come take a stroll with us real quick. Let's get this little apartment tour and shit. Let's just see what it's looking like.
All right.
Go ahead and start with the living room.
Start with the living room. Okay, so this is the living room. The living room is not so big. This is just what we got. This is what.
Now, the first thing you should see is the biggest thing in the living room is the TV on the wall. These people love television. And they may not fix anything else in the house, but someone had the wherewithal to put that TV up on their screen. It's a big TV to get mounted. It's probably, 60-inch? Again, living in the projects.
This is just what they offer, and this is what we took. Anyways, this is the living room. This is the sectional. It's the sectional. That's a piece over there. It can't be together because it's too big, and this living room is too small.
Way too small, y'all.
This is our TV. You see our channel on there. That's
Go subscribe. Go subscribe. Go subscribe.
Turn on that post notification bell. Okay, and then the living room, because I have to have a adapter. Well, what is that called?
An Ethernet cord.
An Ethernet cord to connect
Ethernet.
to my box. I have to have my computer down here. I work from home.
Yeah, my wife, you working from home. Y'all know how I do. Yeah,
So they both work and living in the projects, okay?
No commute. She's just chilling. Yeah. I love it.
It has its pros and its cons. We're gonna talk about them later, but anyway, so when you first come in, this is our camera. This is one of our cameras. This is one of three.
One of many.
This is one. It just shows everything in the living room. It shows the front door. We got an app on our phone to show us all that information. Like we got the blink. It's a blink camera. We got the blink app. We get notifications all
We
the
definitely
time.
got a blink on the front also
So
because
we just go to this app, and then that's how we able to see all of them. Yeah.
for sure.
So this is the living room. This is the front door. This is how you get in. We don't have central air conditioner. That's what I hate about.
Man,
Right.
like
And neither do I.
the little window unit stuff.
Yeah.
Man, that's so outdated.
It
That
is.
window unit stuff is so outdated, man. It's like
Man, I just had to replace a thermostat just the other day. People tinkering with the thermostats. Even when you put a lock around them, they tinker with them.
I hate it, man. You know what I'm saying? But stay tuned though, because we're gonna have another video about moving out of the project. So
Moving
stay
on up
tuned for
there.
that. Stay tuned for that.
And so this is the living room. Let me see. Like I said before, we don't have central AC. We
Or
do have,
carpet, y'all.
We don't have carpet.
This is another big factor that me and my wife has to get away from. Like the whole no carpet.
And what you notice is that they don't even put a rug down. I don't even like carpet. But if I wanted a carpet, they didn't put it in, I couldn't afford it, I'd put a rug in. They won't even put a rug down. You'll see that. And one of the other things you're going to notice is you just pay close attention to the walls, right? One of the things you know about as a Section 8 landlord, and these people are effectively on Section 8, they do hella damage to the walls and the doors and stuff like that. And you're going to see that here. Keep it going.
The whole house, no carpet here is a headache. It is a big headache. So when we first come in, we have a bathroom downstairs. It's 2 bathrooms. This is the first one. And this is the bathroom. It's a small bathroom. It doesn't have a tub in here or anything. It's just a regular bathroom.
Right, just handle your business.
Yeah.
Get up out of here. Got the Listerine going on.
Yeah.
I mean, just look how basic it looks. You know what I mean? They know nothing, just 4 walls, toilet and sink, you know. I mean, you know, you can make it as nice as you want it to, or you can leave it as bare wall as you want to. And this is what I've seen in Section 8 tenants. It's one of the reasons why they move so often. Is because they really never invest themselves in living there. Most of it is just, they're just staying there. You often hear people say, "I'm just staying here for the moment," and as you can see here, they're just staying there. As you can see, they're moving on up. They want to find a place with central air conditioning. And that's one of the big downsides of Section 8 is that the people are always constantly moving from one place to the next. They never get all of what they want, but they have such high expectations. So they just stay in your place until they can find another place. And then the landlord will come and have to, upgrade this place again. And then the game starts over again.
You see it.
Halfway gone. We're going to refill.
I can't believe these people are showing the inside of their house.
Got the soap going on. If you use bar soap still, hey.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with
If
bar
you
soap.
I mean, if you notice like how dirty the trim on the door, all around the light switches, hell, the light switches are dirty. You know, these people.
Using that, but you're diabolical, man. You diabolical if you're still using the hand soap in
And
the
we got
bar.
the scale right here in the trash can for the bathroom. Then
With that skill. Well, hey, tell me why everybody. Tell me why everybody. In the comments. Tell me why everybody.
I mean, they could make these walls a lot smoother, nicer, put a coat of paint on them, but they never do it. They just move on to another place, get a fresh paint job until they dingy it out, smoking, drinking, and then they move on.
They little sacks from the store in their trash can, man. If that ain't the blackest stuff, man.
yeah, but hey, it's convenient.
Right.
And her stomach is out on camera. No, never mind.
Right.
Throwing them away anyway.
Right,
What is we saving? And then we come in here and this is the kitchen. Well, yeah, this is the kitchen dining room area.
I mean, not a picture on the wall. Look at the curtains.
Little bar table.
bar table.
Nothing too violent.
That might be a set of sheets.
Yeah. Sit here though.
Right.
It's just
It's 2025. Everybody eat around the house now.
You heard that right there. That is the definite truth, and that is what I say. I want him to listen to this again. This is one of the reasons why I never gave Section 8 tenants. I stopped giving them dining rooms, and he's going to explain it to you why.
You don't really sit here though.
Right.
It's just
It's 2025. Everybody eat around the house now.
Everybody eat around the house now, and that's where the crumbs go all around the house.
It ain't like how it used to be
Ain't
back
like how
in the
it used to
days
be, right.
when we was with mama and grandpa
We don't
and
eat
grandma.
dinner
You
together
know,
anymore.
you better sit somewhere at that table. Now they got their iPhones, iPads.
right.
they just upstairs.
They in their own
They eat in their room everywhere.
little world, man.
Then this is our small laundry room. So one thing about the project, sometimes you will have an apartment to where you can plug up a dryer or have
So they got a washing machine in the project, washing and dry. That's pretty good.
dryer plug-ins. This one does not have dryer plug. Like we don't have the, what is it called?
210.
Whatever it is.
Yeah,
to plug up the
220,
dryer.
220, yeah.
We can't have a dryer here.
220
They-
connector.
All we got is this washer machine. We got shit in here right now.
Thank God for that.
Wash it right now. Got shit written there, washing. Yeah, don't mind. I had to fold that. These are clean clothes. And then this is the pantry. I'm not gonna go all the way in there. This is the back door.
I'm gonna give y'all a little peek. Ain't nothing too much in there, you know what I'm saying? Getting my
I
little
mean,
games, but yeah.
Clean up a little bit, but it's
Nothing's organized, as you can see here. Nothing's organized.
This is the kitchen. It's small. This is another reason why we're moving out of the projects, because this kitchen is so small.
Look at the Tupperware. Cheap Tupperware. Not even glass. One sink full of dishes. Don't even put them up. They'll come back and assuming those dishes are clean in the sink, they'll use their dishes straight from there. They never put them up. The cabinet doors are right up above the cheap little dishwasher rack there. They'll never put those dishes up. And you know, one of the other things you'll find among a lot of poor people now is that they're using juicers. And it looks like the handle is broken off of this juicer, but they'll get big and fat. Then they come up with these fad diets because they own food stamps. They can afford to, go on these fad diets where they juice and things like that. So you see a juicer here. And it's just usually, I'm surprised it's not messy right here, but they never want to clean them up after they use them.
This is the drying, the
Yeah, look at this shit.
plates and dry, like all your dishes, the drying, the dishes drying, whatever. This is the oven, which I know what that is.
Come on now, y'all know what that is. That's where she whip it up at. That's where she whip it up at.
Oh, we gotta
I
go
don't
back.
know just what.
You see the top of that oven hood right there? Look how dark, dirty that top of that oven hood is. Does anyone see
This
that?
is the oven,
Look
which
at
I
that
know
oven
what
hood
that
right there.
is.
Come on now, y'all know
Show
what
us
that
that oven hood.
is. That's where that's
Look at that oven hood right there. That motherfucker caked on dirt. Nobody cleaned it up.
where she whip it up at. That's where she whip it up
I'm gonna be
at.
cooking later. I don't know just what I'm gonna be cooking.
You don't know what you gonna be cooking?
I don't know.
Oh God, baby, come on now. You gotta make up your mind.
Look at all this shit on the wall. Kids just putting shit on the wall. You see it.
It up at. That's where she whip it up
I'm gonna be
at.
cooking later. I don't know just what I'm gonna be cooking.
You don't know what you gonna be cooking?
Look at this shit all on the wall right here. Stickers and shit. They'll never get it off. It'll be left when they move out.
Oh, God, baby. Come on now. You got to make up your mind about what we're going to be cooking. Oh, this is a little extra closet right here.
Look at this shit on the door.
Just some little miscellaneous
Nothing fucking organized. Just thrown in there.
items, just like this one. Miscellaneous items.
Look how dirty the walls. Everything just looks dirty.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
And so remember I was saying how we
It's the thermostat on the wall. They need to move that before they knock it off the wall.
don't have AC, but they have a thermostat.
Central
Nigga,
heat.
just beating on it.
Central
with them.
heat.
Hey,
It's
look,
like-
you saw how she just beating on it with her big old fingers. Look at
That's why
that.
we didn't
Look at this shit right
Hey,
here.
we
I'm surprised the stair railings are still there.
Stairs.
gonna move, baby.
Look, we're gonna. They done destroyed this place. We gonna move, baby.
We come up the stairs now and have my picture here. I set this up there to protect us. You know, gotta keep God first at all times.
Look at this stairway. They just done rubbed the paint off. Never painted it back. Look at the look at the railings. Look at the railings. Just paint just scuffed off.
The stairs and sorry about that hole. We had a little TV and
Yeah, you see a hole in the wall. Nobody fixed it. The hole probably been there who knows how long. They don't fix anything. The same person that put that big screen TV up, he probably could have fixed this, but it's not important. Because as they say, they're going to move. And they'll snatch that big screen TV off the wall and leave another hole in the wall.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna get that. We're gonna pay for it.
Yeah, it's going to get fixed, yeah.
So, no, I'm not going there right now. We're gonna come around here. This is the hallway, and we'll come on my kids are asleep in the middle of the day. It's like winter break, so they're out of school. I mean, we gotta change the light bulb too, 'cause that's a problem too. But it's okay.
Yeah, I bet that light bulb been out for so long. They won't change the light bulb. They just will not do it. You know, I don't understand. But I tell you what, if they did change the light bulb, they would lose the globe. So it's probably a good idea that they don't even change it. Just leave it up there for the landlord to do it. Because if you do it, you're not gonna put the globe back up, or they'll lose the 3 little screws to keep the globe in place. So,
The reason why.
stepping stones. Stepping stones.
Yes. So this is my son's, the youngest, his room. And this
it's so damn dark you can't even see what it looks like in the apartment.
is my oldest daughter's room. They're asleep. I'm not gonna go in there.
Look, just peeking. Let's just
And the children asleep. Not surprising. Not surprising, they sleep.
peek and see what he.
No,
Look,
I don't think they need to see that this year.
Yeah,
We
they
gonna
sleep.
wait on that.
And they sleep.
And that's their room. This is the second bathroom. I said we had one. We're upstairs now. So
Bathroom.
This
If
is
you
the second one.
guys can read, bathroom.
Yeah, I know it's kind of lopsided, but it's okay. This is the bathroom. This is more like the kids' bathroom because they use this bathroom more than us.
See the fire truck. You see the
Yeah.
fire truck. My son be in here, yeah.
They use the
You see
bathroom
the
more
fire
than
truck.
us, but this is the upstairs bathroom. Guests really don't come up here.
These people have not done one improvement to make it a little bit more homely. I guess you give them the credit for putting the plant on top of the toilet in the picture, but I mean, they have not made this a home, and this is why they keep talking about we're moving.
Be in our bathroom like this.
Not really.
Yeah, this
Not
is
really.
the upstairs.
Once again, like I said,
Yeah,
you got the trash bag in the trash can. If that ain't the blackest stuff, man.
All right, now y'all are in the main room.
All right, now y'all in our room, man. Now y'all shouldn't even be in here.
I want you to listen to this shit.
Y'all know what's going on in here.
We had a TV up here, but our youngest son broke the TV,
How many of y'all have TVs in the bedroom?
so we had to give him our
Wait,
TV.
he broke his TV.
So we had to give him.
He had a TV in his bedroom, and then what?
So he wasn't about to be all in our face, so we just went ahead and gave him our TV, so he'll still have a TV. And of course,
He need a TV in his room.
we're gonna get another TV. That ain't
For our
that's
bedroom.
mine.
We're going to get another TV for our bedroom. How many TVs? These people got 1, 2, 3. You're going to have 4 TVs.
Peanuts to an elephant, man. Peanuts.
In their housing project, they got 4 TVs. I done seen it all before. I seen it all before. We may have to take a call here. Yeah, give me a second. We may have to take a call here. Yellow? Yellow? Yellow?
Yeah, somebody called this number.
Yeah, what's up, man? I need you to
Hey, how you-
I need you to shovel some snow for me.
Okay, who is this?
You know who it is. 4th Street.
No, I don't. Oh, 4th Street. Oh, okay, what you talking about?
Shit, snuggle both of my houses up there. I'll cash app you when
Okay,
you're
I
done.
get you.
Call me when you're done.
I get.
And send me pictures
Okay,
too, so all right. Both of them, yeah.
Okay, both of your houses. Okay, I'll take care of them.
All right. Hey, call me when you're done. Shit, I don't know why you didn't do it yesterday. You should have called me yesterday. You know the fucking snowing yesterday. I knew you every time. Look, every time you call me, you talking about you trying to make some money, and all that motherfucking snow come down. I had to look for you to spend my money with you. Come on, man, you got to be on top of this game.
I
man.
know you did, but I'm gonna take care. I'm gonna get both of your houses. I'm gonna get both of your houses in a minute. I'm gonna get up there and get them.
All right.
All right.
You got to handle business, goddamn. You got to light the fire up on these motherfuckers. You should have been calling me, right?
But I feel like he needed it more, honestly. So now this is our room. This is our bed. It's a king size bed, not the 2 major. This like the little hole, but it's okay.
Right. I got the
Bed not made up. Look at this little bitty ass refrigerator on the floor. As I tell you, they eat all over the house.
refrigerator right here. Cause who gonna be going up and down the stairs in the middle of the night? Not me,
Right.
not
We've
her.
really been having
Is
this
you crazy?
refrigerator for years, y'all.
And we ain't going up and down. Well, she need to, but she ain't.
So this refrigerator.
Oh yeah, it's time. Yeah, we gonna get it. I'm gonna get another one.
We're
but-
we're gonna get another one.
Our youngest was, I think,
Bruh.
7 months.
7 months. Yeah, I think he was like 7 months.
And this is my hookah. I
Oh,
do hookah.
Yeah, hookah. This. Man, I done seen this all before.
My God. Oh my God.
Yeah, well, I used to do hookah. Now 2025, I'm changing a lot of stuff that I did. I'm not doing anymore. But yeah, this is my hookah. And this is our closet. It's a walk-in closet. We're not gonna go into this all in here like that. It's a little
Look
bit.
at that! Look at the clothes. Ain't a damn thing on a hanger. Nothing hanging up.
It's cool in his closet. But this
Look at
is
this.
our walk-in closet.
They know how I go. This
Walk
the
in
realest
and
channel
throw your shit on the floor. He's about to tell you this the realest channel.
right here. You know, hey,
Yeah, just a little
I shouldn't be showing y'all this, but y'all know what it is. You look for one thing, you throw everything out. Come on now.
Yeah,
This the
he throw that shit on. Yeah, that's what happened.
realest channel. This the realest channel, man. Come on now.
It's very real.
But yes, this is kind of like completing the house for a little bit. Let's come back down here. Let's talk down here some more. This is kind
So
of
going up and down.
Man, with no shame. Look at the paint just scraped off. Look at it just drag their fingers, their hands. It's a handrail. Look, the handrail right there. They got to put their hands all over this shit. It's really truly amazing, you know what I'm saying, to see how these people would destroy a house and then they would call the landlord the slumlord. I bet they never thought about picking up a paintbrush and a roller and just putting a little paint on the wall and make it nice. It'd be a nice accent wall right here at the bottom of the landing here.
The stairs is a big thing, man. We
Look
got to
at
get a
this shit.
flat base because I'm sick of climbing up and down these stairs. You know, climbing up and down the stairs is it's healthy. Oh yeah, it's for surely healthy, but
But I don't want to do
man,
it. It's healthy, but I don't want to do it.
that's tiresome, man. Might want to keep doing that.
it is.
But you know, basically,
Look at the cookies on the couch. Look at the Chips Ahoy cookies on the couch. Crumbs would be in the couch as they eat them and let them fall out of their mouth.
it's what you make it. You know what I'm saying? You could just because you live in the projects don't mean you gotta be project. You know what I'm saying? You could simply turn a negative.
They can make this apartment really, really nice. All they had to do is a couple $100 in paint, brushes, rollers. Got a nice place here.
Into a positive. You know what I'm saying? Like
This ain't the last stop.
stepping stones.
This is where you start. This ain't where you finish.
Right.
You gotta. I don't know. You just gotta have people around you that want to do better. You gotta want to do better yourself. But
Change your situation, man. It's up to you to change your situation.
leave us a comment. Let us.
Yeah,
If you don't like it.
comment anyway. You know, earlier this morning we had an interesting lady on the panel. I think her name was Kitchen Little or something like that. And I'm gonna see if I can play a clip of what was said on the panel. I think it's about right here. Let me see if I can find it. I don't want to waste your time looking for it. So I think it's about right here when she gets into it. I think it's about right here. Let's see. I think it's about right here. And this is a lady. She's on the panel, and yeah, man, she had an interesting story. If I can't find the exact clip, I will play the I will play the shortened clip there. I think this is it right here. Let's see. Let me pause this. Okay, yeah, I think this is it right here. No, it's about right here. Let's see. I think this is about right here where the lady was on the panel. Yeah, I think this is it. And this is an interesting. This is from the Stanley Against
every
the World
single
last
day,
night.
but I can't
Well,
swallow in
guilt
that.
isn't necessarily empathizing. I think guilt can be the result of empathizing. But
It's
what
an
I'm
interesting
saying
conversation.
is,
Let's see if I have it.
but I think empathy is pretty much a judgment.
On it, to be honest with you, I see so.
Praise them, but we have a relationship now, somewhat of one. My 18-year-old daughter, she's don't have to go into details. He never drank, but he was 70 when he died.
What you mean?
No, like he gave me money to get high with. He would give me every last penny, where we couldn't pay rent, couldn't pay the light bill. He was my biggest enabler.
Interesting.
But he loved me to the very end. I'm telling you, when you talk about real love and you talk about a real man, that man has been hurt not just by me, but even by his own family, his children. Like he was a double amputee, he had congestive heart failure, he was on dialysis. They never came to see him, and he sacrificed so much for them. But he would give them their last if they asked for it. That's just the kind of heart he had. And I get so angry at all this hatred. I'm sorry. I just know I've experienced that real love. I'll never have it again in human form in my life. I know that. But, I've had it. And I don't take it for granted anymore. And I pray for JP because I see that hurt. And it's like for him to be heard, he has to yell. And it's like he degrades others to make him feel better.
Can I
You know,
ask you a question?
you know. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, John.
I was gonna say, if you look at the last comment on the screen, J-Dub put up. I'll put it up again. Basically he says, he had a stream about his crackhead baby mama. I was dying. And again,
Yeah.
like these people are content at the extent, to the detriment of.
Objective, rational decisions.
And I think this is the lady
Okay,
here.
if a rational, the enemy thing is thoughts that you connected, being
Let's see if I
objective.
can find the
If a
clip.
person shit,
You know why I owe them empathy?
why?
Because God showed me empathy. That's why there are so many people out here
Well,
that showed me empathy.
Do you know if you God to show empathy,
More like him.
and as you try, won't be. It is.
And one of the things I'm trying to illustrate here is that I think it's a bad place to hold a lot of hatred in your heart. And I was on a panel last night with Here for the Tea, and Jay Prince came up, and he was really, really talking, just really disrespectful to everyone. And then this lady came on the panel, and she talked about, all the struggles that she's going through, and how he just talked to her, and she's talked about how she's struggling, really bad health conditions, things like that. And I just couldn't believe how coarse and how crass that someone could talk to someone like that, knowing their condition. And yet she went on to talk about some things she went through, and I'll see if I can play it.
Oh, God has forgiven me for the horrible things that I've done.
Sympathy.
So,
Have sympathy.
You don't have to go and you don't have to try to fix
him. That's all.
Okay,
And I
you
just
can pray for a man. Praying is sympathy, and pretty much the ultimate. That is God's job.
so wait a minute. Am I judging JP?
Worthy that who's
They
who
want.
I'm not qualified and understand that you can't be. God, if you want to put it in those terms,
I'm gonna have a
is
hard
the
time
ultimate
finding that
judge.
clip. If I can't find it,
You are not God.
I'll look. Let me see.
Try
Where
to
do I
be
have it
like
here? I know
God,
I have the clip.
understanding that you will never be like God. Empathy is judgment. Sympathy is a much less emotionally involved relationship.
Well, I don't have a relationship like that, but I just know that there's hope for everybody,
Hope,
and
hope.
nobody gave up hope on me when they should have. And I just have to look at it that way. And I
Okay,
just care. I just have a heart. That's all.
I think.
It just,
I think.
that doesn't make me a bad person.
Oh no, I'm. Oh,
Doesn't make me a
please don't.
dumb
Whoa,
person.
whoa. Please don't think I'm saying you're bad. I'm just saying you might care too much. Don't be too good. Is my point.
Well, I
Protect
can agree
yourself.
with that. I do care too much.
Protect
I can agree.
yourself. You are the most eh, particular way of doing things. The ultimate.
You can help.
It's sad. I do not have. Don't be a. Actually makes a good point. It dirty free.
I'm seeing if
So,
I can find the clip. Otherwise, I'll play the other clip.
do you think they're right to have that anchor?
Yes, in every sense of the yes. They have. My sister is deceased. They still invite him to things.
From Baltimore.
That's the hard hat.
What's that? What's
And I
that?
think
What's
I'm
that?
gonna miss it, but I do have it here, and I'll let you guys hear it. I wanted to get the full story, but here it is. Here again. Let me share my screen with you, and you can hear it here. And again, if you want to hear the full story, you can go back and you just dig through it. We may dig out more of it. Again, a story of redemption and forgiveness here. And you take a listen.
Raped by 12 black men, and I don't hate black men because I know that all black men aren't that way. I know, but for when I was molested at 10,
And again, the lady says she was gang raped by 12 black
raped
men.
by 12 black men, and I don't hate black men.
And, again, you're listening to JP earlier, what's his name, J Prince or whatever, with the hatred that he had in his heart. This lady could really have some hatred in her heart, but she doesn't. And I think that, one is more a healthier way to go about life. And that was Kimberly's life. I think that was the first time I'd ever seen her up on the panel. Anyway, Kimberly's life, and if you want to hear more of that, you can go to the mainstream Stanley streaming now. You can rewind it back. I think it's about the 4 hour mark. But some other things I wanted to cover. What did I want to start? I guess I'll start with maybe my Twitter feed. A couple things I wanted to go over on Twitter. But maybe I better go through my email box first. Someone just sent me an email. Give me 1 second. Oh, by the way, Lolo, she closed her first deal on the channel here. 2-week deal to a guy. He had rented from us before, so it was kind of a assist on my part, but a 2-week deal. Lolo closed the deal. Here's an interesting article here that I wanted to cover. It's about JayZ here, and that's in the title line, so I figured we'd get right into it. And here's an article about JayZ in the Vibe from Vibe magazine. Former Bad Boy artist accuses JayZ Diddy of getting rich and refusing to help others. I've long said this, like, you can't get that rich with everyone else around you being broke without having problems. And both of these guys have gotten very wealthy, but they just didn't seem to spread much wealth around them. Mark Curry, who was signed to Bad Boy Records for 8 years from 97 to 2005, aired out the moguls. On Instagram Live, he addressed the legal troubles they are facing due to sexual misconduct allegations and his belief that they are a result of divine intervention. You know why they're going through what they're going through? He asked his viewers, because you don't do God's children that way. They're crazy, he went on to say. Don't think that JayZ and Puff are the biggest moguls ever. They are great people, but what you want to look at is the great people that weren't able to become because of them people. So we're going to leave them there. How many people could have been greater? that weren't made because of their empowerment. Curry also called out Hov for not reaching out to him with a helping hand and asserted that Diddy had the power to help other people and chose not to. And that is what I've been saying all along. At the end of the day, what is going to bring all these people down is that they got rich all by themselves, just like a last king of Africa. Where everyone else was in poverty, Beanie Siegel, all these other people, they broke as hell. And JayZ and Puffy throwing freak offs and having a good time. JayZ telling people, don't go to the NFL, don't deal with the NFL. Then he gets the NFL deal. These people are going to be mad as hell, and they're going to strike back. And here's Mark Curry striking back.
JayZ knows my name, Mark Curry. I ain't never talked. He ain't never picked the phone and say, "Hey, Mark, man, I understand you going through some things. You know, as part of the industry fellow, somebody who been there with you all the time. What can we do to possibly make sure that you straight?" You don't think they do? They don't do that. These niggas is crazy. They crazy. That's why they going through what they going through. Because you know why? You do not do God's children like that. Of course they are fake. Of course they are. Only way Diddy can come over this is give us more moguls, and honestly, it's no matter how that happened to Jay once Puff went in. I don't talk about them much, man, but I will tell you this. Don't think that JayZ and Puff are the biggest moguls ever. They're great people. But what you want to look at is the great people that weren't able to become because of them people. So we're going to leave them there. How many people could have been greater that weren't made because of their empowerment? Like, how many?
And he's basically saying these people were, ripping them all off, stealing their birthright. People that were able to sing, rap, write, whatever the hell they were doing. And he's saying basically, let's see what if he says. I think he's saying basically stealing their efforts, their labor, their work product, taking it for their own. And this goes on about women, 5 new details in JayZ rape case. And you see it all coming down, and they have no one that is even willing to come to their defense and say, no, that guy's not like that. He's not like that. He's a good guy. No one, right? They got rich and everyone else broke. And so it's not a surprise now that no one is coming to their aid to even have a good word to say about them. No one. And so it shouldn't be surprising to anyone that people are now rooting for their downfall. I don't even think it's crabs in a barrel. I just think that, again, these people, they got rich at the expense of others. Even if you think about selling drugs and all that, bragging about it, how could they get that rich and expect the people that listen to their music to continue to laud them? And I think that was their blind spot there. Coming out of coming out of Kentucky, Bowling Green, Kentucky, I have friends there, and his police officer shot here. This morning I covered a couple women shot by police. Who is this calling me? What? Oh yeah, somebody want a room for rent? Okay, all right. Let's see what he's saying. Yeah, you gotta handle business, people. Gotta handle business. By the way, I want to spend a special shout out. Roller skater Texas girl, if you're here, special shout out to you. Yeah. I want a positive room. I would like to come by today and check it out. Yeah, let's give this guy a call too. See what he's talking about. While we're looking at this article here, Bowling Green, Kentucky, officer shot multiple times.
Hello?
Hey, good morning. You looking for a room for rent?
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes. Good morning. How you doing today?
One day at a time. How about you?
Man, that's how I take it. One day at a time, man. You know what I'm saying? With God's help.
Mm-hmm.
My counselor, she sent me this number this morning, and I turned around and I said, well, I'm gonna go with God's understanding and called it.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your property located at?
We got a lot of places. What kind of counselor you get? What is it, a housing counselor or something?
Yes.
Okay. Do you pay your own rent or they pay it for you?
No, I pay my own rent. I work at one of the largest restaurants here in Washington D.C.
Oh, really? Which restaurant you work?
F1 Arcade at 420 Pennsylvania Avenue.
F1. I think it's new, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I
Yes,
heard
sir.
that. Okay, yeah, I heard that. Yeah. I never been before, but I heard it. Okay, and so what's the council about? Because I don't do all that paperwork stuff. If they need me to do.
Oh no, it ain't nothing like that. She turns around and she helps people that's in need.
Oh,
My sister, she turned around and she got another place and she's on that Section 8.
Oh, okay.
And it's her one bedroom.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you were living with your sister. Well, you live with your sister right now.
Yes, I live with my sister.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, my mom passed, and the house that we had, they turned around and they sold it. So everybody got their little share. So I'm trying to get my own place. It's a slow process.
Yeah. So where you living right now? In the home house, I guess, whatever you call it.
Yeah, I'm staying with my sister right now over here off of Bennett Road.
Okay. Well, what neighborhood? What's your price range looking for? Then I can tell you what we got for you.
My price range is anywhere from $650 to $800 a month.
All right. So we price it kind of differently, right? So we don't charge security deposit, all that credit check. We don't even do all that. But we either charge weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, right? So if you want to get an $800 a month rate, then we ask for 2 months up front. So you have to pay bi-monthly. So every 2 months you pay your rent as opposed to every month. So every 2 months you pay $1,600.
Okay, so that would be $1,600 every 2 months.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's the cheapest room I got for you too. If you had 1,900, I'll put you in a room with a private bath in Southeast.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, you can't find it anywhere, man. You can't find it anywhere at that price.
All
man.
right.
It's what, $850? Is that $950 a month? Yeah, you can't beat that.
Yeah.
All utilities included too. You really can't beat that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have that type of money like right now. I got like around about say like $970 something.
That's how much you got right now?
Yeah.
Well, you could pay for it. You could do bi-weekly then. I'll give you a good deal bi-weekly and you just pay every 2 weeks. You get paid. How often do you get paid?
I get paid every 2 weeks.
Okay, well you can pay rent every 2 weeks then.
Okay, so we would turn around and sit down and do the calculations of what my every 2 weeks payment would be, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna be, depending on what room you want.
Okay. I would give me the
I'm gonna tell you. What you want, the private bath or what?
No, I want no. Give me the one I can deal with sharing the bathroom for right now.
All right, I got one. Matter of fact, I got a real cheap room for you, man. Twin size bed if you want
it. What is it?
Mm-hmm. What do you mean? What is it?
I mean, what's the location? When can we get together and check this out, man? I mean, how?
It's in Southeast.
Okay. What's the address?
In Congress Heights. I'm gonna send you everything you need. I'm gonna send you everything you need. You take a picture, take a look at everything.
All right.
Mm-hmm. And what time you want to come by and take a look?
Is 1 o'clock good for you?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, that way that'll give me time to get myself together, and you can get up there situated.
Shit, I'm ready.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Stay ready.
That's right. Yeah.
Right.
Oh my God.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, and what's your name?
John.
John?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm waiting to get the information, and I'll check it out, and I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Which room you want? You want the little small room, or you want to spend a little bit more money and get a full size bed?
Is both of them there? Can I look at is both of them on the same property or get different locations?
Different location.
Okay. Just give me the small one, man.
All right, sound good. You said 1 o'clock. I seen the address and everything. All right.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh shit. I hope I can take some more of these calls. Shit, trying to make some money, man. Trying to make some money. Oh man, trying to make a little money. Trying to keep my head above water here. I'm thinking about doing this on a regular basis. You know, Monday. You know, not Monday because the day's not Monday, but morning news or something like that. Then we go over and check out HB or Stanley, whoever else is streaming over there. Take a few phone calls so as not to interrupt the flow of what they got going on. Cover some topics of the day that we'll probably expound on more on the main stream there. But anyway, so here's the first name that I saw coming up out of the news of the Twitter feed. An officer was shot multiple times after responding to a disturbance at America's Car Mart. Officer survived. Shot 3 times, apparently. Legs, arms, and torso. The suspect, Esteban, fired 16 shots in less than 7 seconds. Then here's the video of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So okay, nothing.
All right, man.
You have no authority, buddy. So what do you want to do?
Just hang out, man.
No, I ain't gonna hang out nowhere because I can go where I want.
Okay, you just hang out here for
No,
us.
because you're not gonna hold me. You're not gonna contain me like that. You're not gonna hold me in here.
Right.
So can you please move out of the way?
No, sir, I will not.
You need to.
No, I don't.
You need to.
You just hang out for me,
No,
okay?
I ain't gonna hang out nowhere. You don't tell me what to do.
All right.
I tell you what to do. You're a public servant.
Okay.
You do as I say. So understand
All
it.
right, yeah, just hang out in here
No, I
for
ain't
me,
got
Esteban.
to. I ain't got to. So, Jess, when you get the opportunity, don't take my life.
Hey, you hold on.
Don't touch me.
You hold
Don't
on.
touch me.
Hey, you hold on.
Hey,
sit down. Hey, sit. Sit.
Oh
Hey,
shit!
sit
I'm
down.
not sharing the screen. My bad. My bad. You can just hear the foolishness, but you can't see it. Let me. My bad. There we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So okay, nothing.
All right, man.
You have no authority, buddy.
No authority.
So what do you want to do?
Just hang out.
No, I ain't gonna hang out nowhere because I can go where I want.
Okay, you just hang out here for
No,
us.
because you're not gonna hold me. You're not gonna contain me like that. You're not gonna hold me in here.
right.
So can you please move out of the
No,
way?
sir, I will not.
You need to.
No, I don't.
You need to.
You just hang out for me,
No, I
okay?
ain't gonna hang out nowhere. You don't tell me what to do.
All right.
I tell you what to do. You're a public servant.
Okay.
You do as I say. So understand
All
it.
right, yeah, just hang out in here
No, I
for
ain't
me,
got
Esteban.
to. I ain't got to. So, Jess, when you get the opportunity, don't take my life.
Hey, you hold on.
Don't
you
touch me.
you hold
Don't
on.
touch me.
Hey, you hold on.
Hey,
sit down. Hey, sit. Sit.
Stand there.
Hey,
Stand
sit
there.
down. Sit down.
Stand there.
Hey, of course, he's got a gun.
Stand there. You are a fucking public servant. Stand there.
Get out.
Stand there.
Get out. Esteban, quit. Esteban, quit.
Stand there. Right there.
Quit.
Stand there. You're a public servant.
Yeah.
Stand
Get out. Get out, Esteban.
I know 18 seconds.
Hey, take cover. Take cover. Taser.
Shit. Yo, it's a wonder he didn't kill all their ass. Yo, it's a wonder he didn't kill all their ass.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So okay, nothing.
All right, man.
You have no authority, buddy. So what do you want to do?
Just hang out, man.
No, I ain't
You're
gonna
good.
hang out nowhere because
Yeah,
I
you
can go
do.
where I want.
Okay, you just hang out here for
No,
us.
because you're not
You're
gonna
all
hold me.
good.
You're not gonna contain me like that. You're not gonna hold me in here.
Will you look at the man in the back right there? He see all this shit popping off and he ain't getting ready.
So can you please move out of the
No,
way?
sir, I will not.
You need to.
No, I don't.
You need to.
You just hang out for me,
No, I
okay?
ain't hang out nowhere. You don't tell me what to do.
All right.
I tell you what to do. You're a public servant.
Okay.
You do as I say. So understand
All
it.
right, yeah, just hang out in here
No, I
for
ain't
me,
got to.
Esteban.
I ain't got to. So, Jess, when you get the opportunity, don't take my life.
Hey, you hold on.
Don't
you
touch me.
you hold
Don't
on.
touch me.
Hey, you hold on.
Hey,
sit down. Hey, sit. Sit.
there.
Hey,
Stand
sit down. Sit down.
Shit. It's the one that he didn't get killed. Gee. Please.
Stand there.
Hey, of course, he's got a gun.
Stand there. You are a fucking public servant. Stand there.
Get out.
Stand there.
Get out. Esteban,
Oh,
quit.
shit.
Esteban, quit.
Stand there. Right there.
Quit.
Stand there. You're a public servant.
Yeah.
Stand
Get out. Get out, Esteban.
I know 18 seconds.
Hey, take cover. Take cover. Taser.
Taser. Nigga, what? Nigga, what? Taser. What did they say about this shit? This shit is fucking amazing. These police are crazy as hell, man. The craziest part, an armed soldier who was doing a ride along with Davis managed to subdue Lowry and strangle him to death. So this man must have strangled him to death. What? Oh shit! He fired no shots. Oh shit! Oh shit! He strangled him to death. Meth in his system. Jeez, these black men are like crashing the fuck out. Oh, this was a year ago. Damn. Damn, that is crazy. What the hell made him pull his taser at someone else? Yeah, that is true. Damn, had anyone ever heard this story before? This shit is amazing right here. Sheesh. Yeah, moving on. Anyway, interesting story there coming out of Bowling Green, Kentucky. I had a good friend. Jason Whitlock has family in Bowling Green, Kentucky. By the way, in New York City has rolled out the congestion pricing, and of course, people are figuring out ways to try to get around it. Now, his name was Esteban Lowry. So his first name was Esteban, but the last name was Lowry. That sounds kind of American. Esteban Lowry there. I mean, he basically committed suicide there. It's a wonder he didn't take more people with him. And here's New York City. It looks like people are trying to get around the congestion fees here. And see
you gonna go through that's how you fuck do this shit, you heard? We ain't paying nothing. Yo, Mo, I'm not even gonna hold you. These niggas is bugging with these congestion tolls. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna show y'all niggas how to do this shit, you heard? See this bum-ass toll right here? You gonna make a left before you get under that shit, you heard? You gonna go all the way down, no diddy. It's gonna be a parking lot right here where you gonna make a right in the parking lot. Feel me? Let me show you right here. Boom. Make the right in the parking lot right here. You gonna go through the parking lot. There's another opening on the other side, you heard? Make sure y'all niggas get this shit before they delete this video, because you know they be dick sucking on this shit, you heard? No diddy again. But you gonna go all the way up right here, boom. And you're gonna make another right. And that's how you avoid the tolls. I'm gonna get the other shit too. You better get this shit now before they delete this shit, because you know the government be on bullshit.
Where is this shit?
That's how you fucking do this shit. The right and bugging with these congestion.
He didn't tell
I'm
you
not
where it
even
was.
gonna hold you. These niggas is bugging with these congestion tolls. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna show y'all niggas how to do this shit, you heard? See this bum-ass toll right here? You gonna make a left before you get under that shit, you heard? You gonna go all the way down, no diddy. It's gonna be a parking lot right here where you gonna make a right in the parking lot. Feel me? Let me show you right here. Boom. Make the right in the parking lot. I'm not even gonna hold you. These niggas is bugging with these
Wait, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck this shit look like. It's on the west side somewhere.
Yeah. You gonna go through the parking lot. There's another opening on the other side, you heard? Make sure y'all niggas get this shit before they delete this video, because you know they be dick sucking on this shit, you heard? No diddy again. But you gonna go all the way up right here, boom. And you gonna make another right. And that's how you avoid the tolls. I'm gonna get the other shit too. You better get this shit now before they delete this shit, because you know the government be on bullshit.
Okay, that's how you get it around. You know, I wonder, it's not gonna last, my man. It's not gonna last very long. The government will figure that loophole out. That one is a bug for sure. They would get that bug out of the system. That is for sure. George Soros spent billions to create the fake asylum seeker nightmare that is destroying America and Europe. Did George Soros get a Medal of Freedom Award, or did all of his appointees get Medal of Freedom Awards? I can't remember. And what happens when the parking garage closes the door? You better, that's right. You better hope they don't close it while you're in there. Then you're gonna pay your overnight parking. YNW Mellie's reaction after the judge mentioned he has been locked up for 2,100 days. Let's take a look at that. YNF Mellie.
59 days. But let me repeat myself. Mr. Devins has to make an informed decision about who he wants as lawyers. He's now been sitting in our jail for 2,159 days. So how long would you like to be able to make that decision?
I can't determine when the investigation will be over. That's up to the Broward Sheriff's Office, but I can have them, as I said, I'm just asking for a week to determine whether or not we file any sort of motion to prevent the search warrant from being over.
mean, I just can't imagine any legal grounds that would not happen in this particular case. It's a death penalty.
I understand that. And then I'm asking for at least a day or two.
You can decide by tomorrow.
He's been in jail so long. I don't even know if he's been convicted or not. 2,100 days. Anyway, I got a couple bookmarks. January 6th was yesterday. I'm assuming Trump is going to pardon those people. A couple of things in my Twitter stream that I saw I wanted to go over here. Yeah, something about HOA properties, and you know, I'm totally against HOA properties. I would tell everyone don't buy one. Here's a guy talking about HOA.
5 years down the road, look at this shit, y'all. $350 to $400,000. All this new construction shit ain't no good. 5 years down the road, house falling apart. 2 years down the road, you got foundation problems already. 0.5 acres, y'all. $350 to $400,000. Stop buying this HOA shit. Put HOA out of business. If you gonna spend that much money on the property, y'all, should nobody be able to tell you how many cars you have in your yard, how your yard needs to be. Understand me? Your shit hard enough and fart loud enough, your next door neighbor gonna smell it, and then they call it HOA on you. Then HOA gonna get together and try to put you out your own goddamn house. Make you sell your own goddamn house that you paid all this money for. Understand me? You can't have no big family gathering. Everybody parking down the street and shit. HOA gonna wanna put you out. You know what I'm saying? Stop that shit, y'all, man. We ain't finna be supporting that shit, man. 2025, we stopping this shit, bro. Y'all cut off HOA and all that bullshit, man. Then they want to charge you a fee to be a part of the shit, so you got to be forced to be in the fucking thing. Stop buying these new construction houses. They even got a little blower. Look, he even got a little blower to blow the damn thing. You can't even get to a big blower. You got to get the little bitty one. Let me show y'all this backyard, bro. Boy, got to go. Let me show y'all the backyard. Ain't no damn backyard. Ain't even no damn. This some bitch ain't even got a backyard over here. Y'all paying $350,000 for shit like this. No backyard. Come here. No backyard. Look. No fence. Look at this shit, y'all. Come around the side of the house. Look. House damn house. Let me show y'all something. Come on. Let me show y'all something.
Man, there really isn't much yard for, you know, it look like Texas or something.
Y'all know I ain't tall. Y'all know I ain't tall at all. I can lay down on the ground, put my hand on the wall, and I'm down there touching that fucking house. I'm down there. Look how close this shit is. Y'all want to live in some shit like this? You a damn.
I wonder, did he buy this house or not? Is he just complaining about it and maybe looking at buying the house? Anyway, I agree with him though. The HOAs are no go for me, man. I've seen too many things fall out with these HOAs. Here's Jason Whitlock coming on the Joy Taylor thing. When I left Fox, Marcel Wallace and I were doing record ratings, but Fox had already said they were done with this. Joy knew all of this because she. Let's see what Jason Whitlock. See what he got to say. Yeah, Jason.
And Joy Taylor was
the power of the peanut butter skin, as he said.
In February of 2020, or she's approximately February of 2020. So I'm thinking February or March in this lawsuit, Nusheen claims that she met Joy Taylor out for lunch or dinner, and Joy Taylor was there with Emmanuel Acho. And so this is in February of 2020 or March of 2020. And it rang a bell with me, and this is what I got to be transparent about. It rang a bell with me. I was like, oh, look at this. Joy Taylor's meeting with Emmanuel Acho in February or March of 2020. And later on it says that Nusheen ran into Emmanuel Acho inside the.
So basically what he's saying is that Jason Whitlock, Joy Taylor basically slept her way to the top, and I guess he's trying to say that his show was sacrificed to push her to the top. That would be interesting if he feels that way. Here's an interesting article here coming out of here's the Dalai Lama. Let's see what the Dalai Lama has to say. I never heard Dalai Lama even speak before.
From Afghanistan or the Middle East want to stay in Europe. Shouldn't they be allowed to?
Limited number, okay. But the whole Europe eventually become Muslim country, impossible. Or African country, also impossible.
There's nothing wrong with that, is there? I mean, you're a
They
refugee
themselves,
yourself.
They
That's him laughing there. He like,
themselves, I think, better to their own land, climatically. Much better. Europe too cold.
My parents moved from India to the UK. That's now their home. That's okay too, isn't it? If Indians or anyone else wants to live in Europe.
I think England, the small island, 90% become Indian. Then I don't know.
Your Holiness, a lot from Afghanistan.
He's not too keen on the Indians taking over London, but I think that is happening anyway. Let me see if there's a headline. I saw a headline coming out of London. Let me see if there's a headline coming out of London. Let's see, London, Indians, and it was a property. I think that's what it said. Yeah, property. Yeah. Oh. Indians are now the largest group of property owners in London, surpassing the Englishmen themselves. There, let's see if there's any videos about this. Let's see what they have here. Indians now own more property in London than Englishmen. That is amazing. That is really amazing. Let's see if we can find something. Yeah, let's see. All right, let's see what this says here.
Namaste. Here's an interesting and surprising fact. Did you know that Indians now own more property in London than even the English themselves? Yes, that's right. Today we'll explore how Indians have become one of the top property buyers in London. According to a major real estate developer, Barratt London, Indians make up the largest group of property owners in London. Now, this group involves a mixed people, those who have been living in the United Kingdom for generations, NRIs, foreign investors, and even students and families coming to the UK for education. But here's a question. Why are so many Indians buying property in London? Experts say that London is one of the most attractive places for Indian buyers, thanks to its reputation as a global hub for education, finance, and culture. It's also a very safe place to invest with stable returns and strong property market as well. The prices? Well, Indian investors are spending around 2,90,000 to 4,50,000. That's roughly 3 crores to 4.5 crore rupees for 1, 2 and 3 bedroom houses in London. In fact, some Indian buyers found that the prices per square foot in London is similar to what they pay in Mumbai. Plus, both cities have legal systems that make transactions smoother, so it feels familiar and safe for Indian buyers. It's interesting to know that London's property market is attracting not just people who want to live there, but also investors looking to rent out these homes. Around 30% of London's buyers are from international markets, and Indians make up about 7 to 8% of these foreign buyers, making them a significant force in the market. In fact, a recent survey by Knight Frank shows that 10% of India's ultra-high net worth individuals, or we can also call them UHNWIs, plan to buy new homes this year, with many preferring investment in the UK, the US and UAE. For Indians, London is attractive because it combines education, business opportunity and strong Indian community, which makes them feel like they're at home. Another interesting trend post-pandemic is the preference for ready-to-move-in homes. With construction delays during the pandemic, there are now high demand for completed properties. Now, Barratt London has properties ranging from 3,90,000 to 4,50,000. And these prices, many Indians...
Yeah, I can't believe the prices in London are basically damn near the same as in Mumbai. That's very interesting. That's very interesting indeed. The fact that they're being able to buy up so much property in the UK is very interesting. it's going to make for challenging times for the, when those people start renting to their own people. I tell you, that's how I think it's going to work out in many parts of the world where you get a lot of different groups. They're going to find it much more convenient to rent to their own people. I've shown you many text messages from people where they ask me, "Hey, are you black?" I feel comfortable renting to a black person. Sometimes they need a loan or something like that from me. A loan, hey, can I pay you tomorrow? And things like that. And you won't feel comfortable asking a foreigner for anything like that. You have to more or less ask someone in your group.
Man accused of kidnapping and sexually
here's an interesting
assaulting
article coming out of Portland, Oregon. It's amazing. When you listen to this, 70. How old is this guy here? This man is, damn, 70 years old. Yeesh. My goodness, 70 years old? Jesus Christ. Listen to this.
Man accused of kidnapping and sexually assaulting a 74-year-old woman, and police are worried there could be more victims. Police say it happened last month after the woman returned home from grocery shopping. We're told that Kenneth Williams offered to help her with her bags, and police say he attacked her in her own home over the course of 3 days. Police say the woman...
3 days? 69? When did he find energy?
Woman somehow finally convinced the man to leave. Police just arrested Williams yesterday after tracking him down. Man accused of kidnapping.
69. A 3-day freak off with a 74-year-old woman. Jesus Christ. We covered this the other day. This lady, Virginia nurse, apparently she broke some bones on some newborn babies, and instead of just saying, well, this lady had some kind of illness, I think the blacks are now accusing her of racism. So we take a look.
But hear this out. Okay, so check this out. The Virginia nurse arrested for breaking bones of black newborn babies in hospital NICU. Her name is Erin Elizabeth Ann Stratman. She's 26 years old, and she's a nurse. But hear this out. She was arrested for malicious wounding and felony child abuse. In the summer of 2023, she injured 4 babies, okay? She broke their bones. Also, by November and December of 2024, there were 3 more babies injured. This is crazy, but what's crazier is in Virginia, there was a law that was passed in 1669. As soon as I saw this story, it made me think of the Casual Killing Act. So in the Casual Killing Act that was passed in 1660.
I mean, these people always find some laws, 400 or 500 years ago, 1600.
69, it allowed white people to kill black people without.
And she said this with all seriousness, with all those nails, about 100 pounds overweight, braids in her head. She made it out of the NICU unit, or she made it all the way to adulthood. No one's bothering her. The biggest threat to her is probably another black person. And here she is on social media talking about some white woman that may or may not have been driven by race to hurt some black babies. She didn't kill them, and she's being properly dealt with by the government. What more does she want?
Any penalty, right? But here's the kicker. When they decided to research who was benefiting from this Casual Killing Act, it wasn't white men. Historically, it was white women who were killing black children. All I have to say is, if we got ancestors, they got ancestors too. I'm Madam President with a Z, and 100% politically incorrect.
I don't know what the hell she's talking about here. But the hate runs deep. I do believe that. Just to follow back up, I was on Here for the Tease channel early this morning, man. The guy, Jay Prince, man, is just really just full of anger, just cursing and screaming at everyone. Even the lady that said she only weighs 97 pounds. And he was cursing her like she was a man, Anyway, I found this very interesting. I think, we hear a lot of the talk almost inevitably when, a couple men get on the mainstream, the talk turns to relationships and stuff like that. Almost always, and, men get up there and they gripe about it. And, typically there are many black men up there, so they're talking about, black women or whatever the type of women that they tend to date, but there is some, a black woman on each side of that, the counterpart that either is dating that person or not dating that person. And so, Hood Conservative has talked about, when he's dating a woman, the issues that they've had, the domestic violence. But then I thought about this here, what Jason Whitlock said, and I said, man, this must really strike at the black women's self-esteem, because they have to see this all the time, and they know deep down in the bottom of their heart, we've heard the women talk about it, but they really can't acknowledge it. Well, sometimes they do, but I think it's buried deep down in the recesses of their mind in many cases, because listen to Jason Whitlock here. He's going to tell you what he likes.
I know what I'm capable of. And that big rack of hers that she showed off constantly, it's just...
That is a pretty side profile of her. I love that hairstyle like that. I do. I really like that hair like that.
And that peanut butter skin.
That peanut butter skin makes a man go crazy every time. The peanut butter skin, he says, make him go crazy. Know what he's capable of. And that is what gives the women the power over these men, where they can take down an entire organization. I was on Here for the Tea last night, and the guy, he I guess he was itching to ask me the question. And I said, bro, I know what you're gonna ask me before you even answer. I said, before you even ask me, I said, let me prove my point. Let me see if I can ask myself the question before you even ask me. And I said, you wanna know if I sleep with the women, don't you? He said, yeah, I wanna know if you sleep with the women. And they have no discipline at all. And that's the first thing they think about. Am I sleeping with the women that are my tenants? I mean, that's the first thing that the guy wanted to ask me as soon as he had a chance to ask me a question. Well, how many of the women, the tenants, do you sleep with? He said, I'd be fucking them all. And again, on and on it goes. And, what did Jason Whitlock say? He said he like the light skin. He knows himself. He can't control himself.
And that big rack of hers that she showed off constantly.
Yeah.
It's just, and that peanut butter skin.
That's peanut. Hey, niggas been rapping about that shit for a long time. Thick, red bone. Caramel pecan Rican. And yeah, shit, Emmanuel Acho, he just threw away his whole career. They're not gonna get rid of her. His ass gonna probably have to go out the door.
Constantly.
Tell me what you like again.
And that peanut butter skin with that big...
That peanut butter motherfucking skin, yeah. That peanut butter skin, man, these niggas are being embarrassed, but imagine the self-esteem hits that these black women are taking, hearing people like this, seeing the woman, she says, I have a lot of power in this organization, not because of my intelligence or anything like that, because of my peanut butter skin and my rack. The women, they can go augment their breasts, but they can't make their skin peanut butter. And so I imagine that, it's a bad week for the sisters to see how far an average, mediocre, maybe above average white woman can go. She's not even white, I don't know what she is, but she's not black. She's peanut butter colored skin, and she's gone a long way with that peanut butter. And so, just an interesting point of view for me. And here's the guy who I think won out of all of this. And I used to follow this guy for a long time. I thought he was a very intelligent guy. He used to give a lot of very intelligent takes. And I'll see if I can put it up on the screen here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put it up on the screen here. Okay, cool. One of my favorite guys. I don't listen to him that much anymore, but he was there at ESPN, Fox Sports, and all that. Fans hailed Colin Cowherd's unlikely win in bombshell Fox Sports lawsuit. Colin Cowherd was kind of like the... I would say he's probably like the sports, he's probably like the lead personality there. He probably had his choice of women there. I would say he probably makes the most over there. He's been there for a very long time at ESPN, Fox Sports, whenever the case goes. And in all of the legal documents, they only had good things to say about him. A complete gentleman. People are now saying other things. Let's see. He was mentioned in the workplace lawsuit. The lady who's suing, she said throughout his entire tenure, speaking of throughout her entire tenure at Fox, she said Mr. Cowherd, Colin Cowherd, he was professional and respectful, and her co-workers And again, you know, I tell you that is the way to go there. You can't be messing around with the women. It'll all blow itself up if you do that. I got to call this guy back. He needs a place to live. I guess I need. Well, let me just send him a picture. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Let me send this guy a picture of the room. I gotta sell it. Got to get Lolo in action here. A guy just called me. Say he has a housing counselor or something. I'm not sure why he has a housing counselor, but he said he works at a fairly new restaurant. I'm gonna pull that restaurant up in just a second and show it to you guys. Give me 1 second though. Let me send him a picture of the room and the address so he can take a look. I guess I'm gonna be showing rooms today. Even in the snow, people got to get somewhere in the snow. And this is another guy. He's living with his sister. And you know, people always talk about what does the welfare do to people, blah, 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 blah. And this is a very good example. You heard the guy, if you heard this call. He's living with his sister, but she got a Section 8 voucher, a 1-bedroom voucher. And I would assume that by the fact that he works, and let's pull up the place that he works. It's a fairly new place. I think it's F1 Arcade. That's what the guy, and I'm going to call him now. Let me see what he says. F1 Arcade. This is the restaurant that he works. He says it's a hot restaurant. We're going to see. It must be some kind of gaming place. And let me call the guy now. Let me make sure I send him a text. Okay, yeah. I'm going to call him right now. See if he's ready to move. I'm ready to make that money, people. Ready to make that money. Okay, so this is the restaurant he works. Take a look.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
All right.
Yeah, I just sent you a text with a video and everything.
Oh, okay. I get this is a different number.
Yeah, you get video on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out now.
It look like a cool place you work. How long you been working there?
I've been working there ever since let me see, we opened up in we opened up in September.
Oh, okay. You been in, what do you do? You cook there or something? What are you doing there?
Yeah, I'm a prep cook and dishwasher.
Oh, okay. Oh, you doing a little everything. How long you been in the restaurant field?
Yeah. I've been in the restaurant field for over 15 years, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
I got mine honestly from mom and then being in the fast food restaurants.
Oh, okay. You work in fast food.
Yeah.
Hey, that place be pretty busy down there?
Yes, it do, man. And the best time to come for us is like on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. It's a selection of women in there, man.
What?
And it's upscale women. It's not like what we see in the hood on the streets.
Yeah.
Them women that come in there, they got their shit together.
Okay, well, shit.
They got their shit together. Yeah, and they choosing.
They choosing. Oh, they getting picked. Motherfucker. So it's a damn game room or something, huh?
It's a restaurant and like a game room, but it's a racing car simulator.
Yeah.
Like with Bubba Smiths and Jeff Earnhardt and them be driving and that experience, you get to get in the simulator and experience that same virtual experience.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. All
right. Yeah.
All right.
And
go ahead.
We're in Boston, New Jersey, and we're getting ready to open up in Chicago and down in Miami.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah.
And the food good? Yeah. Is the food good? I can't. Man, I'm looking at the menu.
The food is off the chain, man. The food is off the chain.
All right. Damn, that shit expensive too. $30 to $50. That shit high, huh? That shit high, huh?
Yeah. It got to be high so they can pay niggas like me.
Yeah. Where that shit at? You say it's on Pennsylvania Avenue. That's like what? By the Capitol?
No, Eastern Market, man.
Yeah, that's by the Capitol. Yeah.
No, that ain't by the Capitol. That's down there. No, you know where New York Avenue is?
Oh, wait a minute. I thought you were talking about Eastern Market. You know Eastern Market?
No, Union Market.
Union Market. Okay, I was saying.
Yeah, by Gallaudet. Yeah, by Gallaudet.
Okay. Well, shit, this place gonna be a good little ways to go all the way up Gallaudet, though, ain't it? I mean, you can catch the 90 bus. You catch 90 bus straight to Gallaudet, though, from here.
Yeah. I ain't got no problem with getting there. I jump in the Uber, man.
Shit, it's gonna be expensive getting an Uber every day, though.
Yeah, but it won't be every day. I know I got to go to work, so I get up anywhere between 3 hours in advance to get my behind to work.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's what I do.
Well, all right, man. Shit, well, just give me a call. And how old are you, by the way?
I'm 60 years old.
Oh, okay. You sound younger than that.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I refuse to get old, baby. Yeah. But I have my ID. I bring my ID, my birth certificate, and all that.
It bring your money. It bring your money. You looking to move today?
I got that.
You got that money?
Yeah.
Hey, all right. Hey, how many weeks you looking to pay for in advance, huh?
Well, like I told you what I got, I give you what I got, you know what I'm saying? And then we go from there.
My nigga.
All right?
My nigga. You talking my language right there. All right, my man. I'll be there.
Okay. All right.
I am John Galt, urban motherfucking landlord. You can say, I give you what I got. 6-year-old nigga, and I take all that you got. All the things I take it, goddamn. Shit, nigga, I ain't asked for a super chat yet, nigga. That nigga about to bring a big old super chat in this motherfucker. Speaking of super chat, why don't you guys support the channel? You know we got a lovely editor, Portia J. We got Stanley on the overnight shift. You know what? If you got balls of steel, you can challenge Stanley overnight. You come on overnight, you can challenge that motherfucker. So show some love. I don't have it. You know, I may even have that. I may have that. Let's see. Let me see. Do I have that? Let's see. I was gonna say, whenever I'm on with Stanley, I always like to. Anyway, you gotta show him a lot of love for Stanley. He'd be holding it down. He should really give some motivation to these younger men. Always talking about what they can't do, what they ain't gonna do, what can't be done. He should really, just seeing him in action should really stiffen some of their spines again, what else want to talk about? I wanted to cover a couple topics, but I'm probably a little over. I'm going to end in about 9 minutes. I don't like to go too long here. I want to get back to the mainstream. Plus, it was 9 o'clock. I was hoping I'd get one more call. One more person want to rent a room before we get too far. But there is, let's see, one more topic. Do I want maybe a couple topics. Let's see. I try not to rush myself here. Yeah. I've been going hard on this immigration thing. I was in the IT sector and all that. And so here's an article from American Renaissance. I used to love, they used to do first person type articles, a white teacher in an inner city school district, or this or that, a police officer describing what it is like to police in the inner cities. So here's a first person account, a white man in the Indian dominated tech sector. And I wonder if his experience was anywhere near mine. There may be some overlap there, and his stories and mine would be very interesting. So let's take a look. Anonymous American, written January 6th. This is part of our continuing series of accounts by readers of how they shared the illusions of liberalism and became racial realists. And I'd probably like to say I am a racial realist. I've seen how people live. People live differently. I showed you that to lead off the stream. We did a review of a Section 8 project dweller, and they live differently. It's not much creativity and imagination to how they live. Anyway, fresh out of college, I landed a job at a large software company located in the northeastern United States. The name of the company would be familiar to most engineering majors. On my first day, I was astonished by how many of my coworkers were non-white. Yeah, I've been there. Indians and East Asians. In college, my engineering program was almost exclusively white, so this was a culture shock. I estimate that almost 70 to 80% of the workforce was non-white. Yeah, I've been there. At first, I was open-minded about working in a diverse environment. Indian and Asian cultures hold education in high regard. I was impressed by their conservative family values that place strong emphasis on marriage and children. Asians in particular are very hardworking, and they are remarkably frank about some things. I recall having some very blunt and non-PC conversations with Asians about black crime and Indian food is tasty, although the spices require a strong stomach. Indians, again, seem like reasonable people at first, but I quickly realized they have a dark side. Whereas I was raised to judge people as individuals and not be a racist, Indians are tribalists to the core. I saw blatant nepotism by Indian hiring managers. Me too. I've discussed that here on the stream. They would always hire other Indians, he says. They systematically take over companies by maneuvering themselves into hiring positions, then stack the entire organization with other Indians. I have seen that as well. White job applicants can't compete with this kind of ethnic networking. That is true. You know, I showed you guys when the Okaya, the company that sent me the email, and my lovely lady Lisa kept arguing me. It's a real company. I said, yeah, it's real from the standing of it's licensed and registered, but they're not looking to hire Americans. And it clearly was the case. We even called them. No one answered the phone. It was very common for siblings of Indian managers to get job offers. And in a few cases, even spouses got jobs. All the white employees knew this was going on, but none of us dared say anything lest we be accused of being racist. Upper management, which was still mostly white, was either oblivious or in denial, or probably concerned about the profits. About these practices, instead, we were always warned to watch out for imaginary white privilege. The only privilege I ever saw was Indian privilege. It makes my blood boil to think how many qualified white job seekers were passed over so the Indian managers could hire unqualified kinfolks. I've seen it happen to me. I've told you a story about what happened to me at the World Bank. I used to love working there, man. The food was great. The location was great. The women were pretty. And the Indian guy, he knew he was going to be hired over me because to not be hired would be sending him back to the slum dogs of India. And so the Indian manager, you know, probably had a wink, probably had a direct conversation with him and said, at the end of this, you will be hired over John Galt. And that's the way it worked. But it worked out for me. But there are a lot of people it doesn't work out for. I was the only white person on my team. I've been there before. I've been the only black on my team full of Indians. Everyone else was Indian or Asian with an Indian manager. Oh my goodness. During team meetings, they excluded me from conversations. I've had them people talking that language in front of me. I don't know what they're saying. And I always felt like they were helping each other, like one may be incompetent, the other knows what he's doing, and he's basically helping both of them. Maybe he's getting a cut off of his salary as well. Who knows what games these people play behind the scenes? They all live amongst each other. And as the guy says, they're incredibly tribalistic. Whenever I managed to express an opinion, they would close ranks and take the opposite viewpoint. They behaved like a petty high school clique. This made me feel very alone and isolated, unwelcome and unappreciated here in America. They never said so out loud, but I suspect that the source of their resentment was their view that I was a privileged white man. In fact, I grew up very poor and was the first in my family to go to college. Indians are shameless self-promoters and make sure upper management is aware of every little thing that they accomplish. Many times my coworkers stole my ideas and presented the work to upper management as their own. This was shocking to me. White people don't act that way. We tend to put our heads down and work quietly to get the job done. It's not in our nature to go out of our way to seek recognition. Sadly, this gives upper management the false impressions that Indians are doing all the work and then the whites are not doing anything, leading to unfair performance reviews. He goes on to say Indians have no loyalty or patriotism towards America, and on it goes. They see America nothing more as an economic zone. When they can make money and send money back to India, and we've seen Africans and other groups do that as well. I've never seen an Indian fly an American flag or celebrate the 4th. It was crazy when I was showing the Diwali, the Okaya company and all their celebrations, or even, I think it was TCS. They had all these Indian holidays I never heard of on their website, but not many American holidays. Oh, and here's what's interesting. You know, and I covered this in another stream about the Telugu people. When the company had a donation matching drive in which employees could give a portion of their paycheck to the charity of their choice, all my Indian coworkers donated to Indian organizations that help people back in India. What about poor white people here in America? What about homeless veterans? They couldn't care less. If there were ever a war between the U.S. and India, we'd have a huge fifth column in the most sensitive tech positions in our country. I left the company in my current job. Most of my coworkers are white, and I feel so much more appreciated. And I think what he's saying is that, You know, I think a lot of white people, if they are really talented, people in general, if they are talented and they don't want to work with these people, they will form their own Oranias of sort. If you ever heard of Orania in South Africa, it's like a white collective town. And here's what he says: our people need to wake up and come together as a group because we can't survive as individualists in a world of racial collectives. And I think that is the most salient point that he made in the argument in the article here. All the other groups coming here, they're putting their head together, acting as groups. They're moving in a herd. And Americans have been operating from a paradigm of individualism. You just heard on the phone earlier today about the guy, he's moving out with his sister. Instead of staying with his sister, saving their money, he's going to move and pay me. And she's going to move and get the government to pay her rent to another landlord. They need to take a more collective approach, a racial collective approach, in that sense, in that they are the same race, same family members.